Braviary is the 10th raid boss of the 2020-25 Lunar New Year event in PokeMMO. 4 stars where you have not seen a 5-star raid yet. For locations, I recommend Desert Resort in Unova, otherwise Vault Canyon in Kanto, Route 46 in Johto, Route 111 in Hoenn, and Sinnoh Route 207 are your options. For its mechanics, it has the ability Defiant, so if you reduce its stats, it will increase its attack stat. I actually recommend that you do increase its attack stat. If you have something live, it could potentially whirlwind you into something that you want to save for later. The fight's much more consistent if you have everything on the field faint. It has the held item Citrus Berry, which we'll deal with turn 1. It has the Strong Winds effect, which blows Pokemon off the field if they are lightweight or otherwise floating. We're just going to ignore this by having everything faint. And then it sets a Tailwind at 30%, which we will have to counter with our own Tailwind and potentially Thunder Wave, depending on your party's composition. For its moveset, we have Brave Bird, Close Combat, Rock Slide, and Assurance. It will be clicking Close Combat quite frequently, which makes this boss very easy because it's lowering its own defense and special defense for us. For a quick cheat sheet, this is a loose guide. You don't have to follow it to a T. There's a lot of flexibility here. We want to Sweet Scent on turn 1. This is to give the boss a Defiant proc to make sure that everything faints. It also allows more types of damage to hit. So it allows Thunder to hit, it allows Head Smash to hit, it allows Blizzard to hit, and you don't have to deal with a potential pesky Cloud9 Golduck ad. For the rest of turn 1, we are Tailwinding, and we are dealing with the berry. Don't trick Toxic Orb because the Toxic will last through turn 5, which will prevent us from giving it Thunder Wave in case you need that additional bit of speed control. For the rest of turns 2, 3, and 4, we're just doing all damage. You may need to Thunder Wave on turn 4. You could also just save your faster Pokemon for later. Thunder Wave goes turn 5 or turn 4, and you need to reset Tailwind on turn 5. Then you finish out the fight by just doing damage. Getting into the battle, we have our Superior, which will be Sweet Scenting. I'm clicking Tailwind on Murkrow. And we have the Zoroark Tricking. Make sure that you don't give it a Toxic Orb because that will prevent you from giving it Thunder Wave. You do need that speed control late if your Pokemon are slow. And then otherwise the Force slot can just do damage. So that's all the setup for turn 1. I'll just talk about damage dealers. Head Smash is great here. Thunder, obviously very good. If you want to get cute with it, you can do Miracle Eye, Zap Cannon while that's still a thing. Otherwise, Sweet Scent I think is still slightly better just because of that consistency and getting all of your Pokemon out. You don't want to get whirlwinded into, say, your Tailwinder that you need for later. You can get around this by having multiple Tailwinds on people, but I think it's just easier overall if you just faint every turn. We have Manectric's out to proc the plus. That's a hidden ability on Manectric. We got access to that via the Mysterious Balls from this event. It is the second best electric type attacker. Volt Tackle Pikachu is another wonderful one, has a unique item. I have a Miss Magius that will be clicking Thunder Wave. I should have just put Thunder Wave on electric type that I had, but that was something in my box that already had Thunder Wave for the para. We didn't need it this fight because it procced, so that's not all that consequential. Zweilous there from Jedge has Hustle, making it a surprisingly good attacker because of that boost. So that's another thing to consider of niche raid Pokemon that you might want to build. Wouldn't rush out to build that one, but I think it's interesting nonetheless. We got Head Smash, Rampardos, the best rock type attacker, Aggron, another wonderful rock type attacker. This is our turn 5 Tailwind setup, and you can see this is a pretty straightforward burn down fight once you take care of all those mechanics early. So that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, put them in the comments. If this fight does change and they add the Whirlwind at the beginning like last year, you'll just have to use Xatu to set up at the beginning. Other than that, that's all I got. Good luck with this one and have fun.